Hey, what is up, guys? It is your boy Speed here, and today I'm going to be talking about grading vintage cards, specifically grading bulk vintage cards. There's been quite a few ideas going around the community. I've listened to a plethora of videos about grading these cards, and I wanted to discuss. So if you're unfamiliar with these cards, let me give you a bit of a background. This is a first edition Jungle Pikachu. Jungle is the second ever Pokemon set. And this card has been ridiculous. Specifically, this Pikachu First Edition. This card in particular, in a PSA 10, got all the way to $1,000. $1,000 for a common card. Yes, this card right here. Now, you might be asking, what is it currently at? Well, I've done the research. Here you go. In a PSA 10, it's about $400 right now. So, you might be saying, oh, the market is crashing. Pokemon is dying. Sell, get out. It's the end of the world. No, it's not. No, it's not. So I want to give you guys some perspective on why it is still a good idea to grade these cards. Even cards like First Edition Execute. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, okay? And I'm going to be bulk grading a lot of these cards. I'm going to go through all of them. I'm probably not going to grade all of them, by the way. This is just a stack I have. I'm going to look at the condition, the centering, etc. This is just, kind of what I have going before I look into what I'm actually going to grade. But a lot of people are saying, okay, don't grade them. Don't submit them. Don't try to flip them. And I'm just sitting here looking at the numbers saying, why are people saying this? Let me give you some perspective. Pokemon boomed during the Logan Paul box break. Before that, let's say it was June, okay? So it is June 30th, June 29th in this exact Pokemon price thing I have here. This card in a PSA 10 sold for $100, okay? $100. That means in a PSA 9, it will probably sell from anywhere between $30 to $50. Grading a bulk PSA card costs around $10. Yeah, $10 using middleman. To be fair, with all the fees and such, it will probably cost you more around $11, yeah. With equipment and such. But that's not that crazy. And so, if you think these cards will get a PSA 10, your bulk card will get a PSA 10, something like this first edition Pikachu, just grade it. Because before the hype, it was selling for $100 in a PSA 10. And now, the next thing you might be bringing up is speed, but you're saying PSA 10, PSA 10, PSA 10, PSA 10. You can't just keep saying that. You can't just say PSA 10. Most of these cards don't get a PSA 10. Not true. So I think a lot of people in the community, or a lot of newcomers to Pokemon, don't understand that common cards actually have a higher chance of getting a PSA 10 than a PSA 9. And the reason for that is they usually have decent centering. That's the main thing you have to look out for. But the biggest part is holo. They don't have holo. And holo is typically the biggest thing that keeps holographic cards from, especially vintage holographic cards, from getting a PSA 10 because, they get passed around, they're old, they get scratched, they can get scratched literally inside of a booster pack, but these cards don't really get scratched. The holo, well, there's no holo. And so, yeah, this is my submission. Really, the video is not going to be too much longer than this. I think that was the main, pieces of information that I wanted to give, but a lot of people are holding off on grading their vintage bulk. Personally, how I see it is that with the surgence of Pokemon and how the community has risen, people have favorite Pokemon. So regardless of what their favorite Pokemon, what the Pokemon is, someone will like it. It's going to be someone's favorite Pokemon. Now, cards like this, I have them at the front for a reason, not Execute. You can get out of here, Execute. But Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Eevee, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Eevee. These cards in particular I'm definitely getting them graded. Definitely. 100%. Even in a PSA 9, $100 for this Pikachu. For the other ones, could be more around 50 to 60. I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but it's something around that. Now, for this Oddish, this is where it becomes a little bit more questionable. For an uncommon card like Dark Machoke, most likely going to get graded. Coughing, questionable. Oddish, questionable. And this is kind of what you learn over time. When you kind of just study numbers and look at Pokemon for long enough, you just begin to realize what Pokemon sell for more than others. Like Meowth sells for a good amount typically. Psyduck, Slowpoke, Voltorb, definitely not. Digger, probably not. Ekans, probably not. This is actually a rare card. And shout out to Deke. Guys, I forgot to say it earlier in this video, but he gave me all of these cards. Like, that guy, PokeDeek, is one of the nicest, if not the nicest person I know. And so I'm going to link him in the description. I'm going to link his socials. Definitely go check him out. But nonetheless, like, this is a rare card. And a lot of people are going to tell you, but, oh, you don't know if it's going to get a 10. You don't know if it's getting a 9. If you have the capital to get these cards graded, and you can afford, this is the big thing, next thing to talk about, you can afford to wait, 9 months to get your cards back, it's worth it. And I think a lot of people are saying, just because they see the market retracing now from $1,000 on that Pikachu to 400, saying it's going to keep going. Do I think it's going to keep going? I actually do think it's going to keep going. Okay, I do think that Pikachu will continue to keep, to go down. Why, you may ask? Well, a lot of people are sending in their bulk cards to PSA. They're sending. I wouldn't be surprised if there's people who have been sitting on these mint Pikachus who are sending 50 of them, 100 of them to PSA. It would not surprise me. In fact, it is most likely happening. And that's going to create a lot of saturation on eBay and in the market. Because obviously if you're submitting that many cards, you're doing that with the intent to flip it. You're not doing that, for your massive Pikachu collection. That would be quite funny if someone is really that invested in Pikachu. But yeah, I do expect the cards to continue to drop a little. But what I will say is, even if they drop in half, the card halves from this 400 mark, which it's actually stabilized a little bit. The 1,000 was insane. No collector in the scene thought it was going to stay there. But the 400, it was 400 before the spike. Like, it was stabilizing around 400. Then, like, box break, celebrity, boom, 1,000, Now it's back to that 400. I think it will stabilize around 400 until the PSA submissions come back. Then when those come back, I wouldn't be surprised if the 10s drop, towards like 250. Is this speculation? Yes, this is speculation. I don't know that for sure. That is obviously a guess. I'm not a wizard, but what I can tell you is that by looking at the numbers here, even before Pokemon went crazy on 8/19/2020, one of these the Pikachus in a PSA 10 sold for $170. To grade a card for $10 that has a higher chance to get a 10 than a 9, I'm gonna take that risk. I'm gonna make that investment. Right, even the Squirtle. This card is awesome. This card is so awesome. I love. Some of these cards are dope, dude. Okay, this one I actually opened up in a pack. Dark Dragonair. This is my Dark Blastoise for my pack opening. Woo! I can't wait to. I actually might express grade this one. So I'm gonna put that to the side. Same thing with maybe this Dark Charmeleon. I might express grade that as well. But look at these cards. So many Squirtles, dude. So yeah, that's gonna be about the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. By the way, I'm gonna be doing a box break. What's today's date? I can't even remember. I'm posting this video the day I record it. It's Saturday. So I'm going to be doing a box break next Friday. I didn't do this one this Friday. I want to do a little bit of a break. Just give some time people to, chill a little bit. And I'm pumped. The next box break, I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. I'll let you guys know probably in the video I'll be posting 2 days from now. But thanks for all the support on the channel, by the way. If you've stayed to the end of the video, you're a real one. I genuinely mean that. Thank you so much. The views have been awesome. The interaction has been awesome. Like, just talking to people in the comments has been so cool. I didn't even think I would get to this point in a few months. But in like 2 weeks, we've gotten to the point where we're getting like 200 views a video, multiple comments. I'm having a lot of fun doing this with you guys, and I hope I can keep these videos coming. I have so many ideas for the future and so many things I'm working on that I know people are going to love, and it's going to provide so much value to everyone in the community. So, yeah. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, and peace.